Tonight, central in this night is talking about the cost of culture, talking about financing culture, and talking about visualizing financing culture.
I'm Katarina from Open Design Studio. We are NGO based in Bratislava, in Slovakia. We were founded in 2007, and we are couple of graphic designers who are trying to get involved in different kind of topics, issues related with society, or to be involved in more critical practice. And it was really like challenge for us to get involved also in this project, because we think this topic is quite problematic and actual in both countries. Also in Slovakia, it's, even if we are in the European Union, it's still quite a problem to have transparent data, any kind of data, and especially in culture. And yeah, that's why we joined the project. We have these three problems are the same for both countries. So this invisible culture policy, or the lack of culture policy in general, in Central Europe or South Central Europe, is the same. Then also these budgets, as Christian mentioned, which are invisible. They are somehow, we can find them on the internet, we can make some calls, but in general they are invisible because they are in a form of tables, which we can only sheets. Yeah.
That was also idea for the Visible Data project, is to show how much money and how big part of money is going towards public institution, and what is the output of these public institutions in terms of result. Because sometimes NGOs or non-governmental organizations or small institutions are much more vivid and much more content, have much more content production than, let's say, public institutions, of course. So, and sometimes non-transparent decision-making process in terms of, let's say, call for proposals or kind of tenders for grant making. So it's often that you don't know who is basically decision in the grant-making group, the team who decides. And then it's not secret, but it's really hard to get to the information. You need really to dig and dig and dig through the institutions. So this is a bit kind of, and if you tell them, but why it's not visible? Oh yeah, it's visible, there is, you can find. Why did you ask? So it's just kind of display and double play.
We actually wanted to see this first level of transparency, or how we can actually get this basic data. For example, budget of Republic of Serbia, where we can find it, where we can look at it, and what does it say? So what's this basic? What is this basic distribution of money?
So one of the outputs was the newspaper that we also have here. And we will give you, so you can see the visualizations printed in the newspaper. Also, one of the visualizations was funny, was a cocktail. So the Vladan Joler, the graphic designer from Novi Sad, he created this visualization. He was inspired by cocktails, and the ingredients actually are representing the parts of the budgets, and he also mixed them on the opening, so it was kind of funny. We're drinking different budgets: culture budget of Slovakia for 2010, and budget of Serbia and Vojvodina as a region. It was kind of funny. So the basic idea was to make the tables and the text and the numbers visible. That's why we chose the information design as a tool to do it. Yeah, these are some solutions that we did, or the graphic designers that did. First is called Babel. Yeah, on the left side it's called Big Bang. On the right side it's called Invisible Visible.
This is, for example, this exit organization comparing to this number. And for example, this number is 6,000 euros, but there are also a lot of smaller ones, which was impossible to put. And someone receiving, for example, 500 euros or 600 euros. And this is, for example, 180,000 euros. So but it's coming from the same font. So it's really the difference, I mean, recalculated, could be 10,000 times more.
On this web page, this is like, yeah, you can choose the country, the data set, state budget, regional budget, municipal budget, and then the year. You have the option to choose a year, and the visualization. And yeah, you can see how it works. So this website was, the aim of this website is to create a platform that could different organizations use and as a tool to help them to create their own images of their budgets. So the plan is for this year to continue in this and to add another countries, another budgets, and also another visualizations. We are trying to involve other organizations in this project. Also Mediamatic from Amsterdam, and from Warsaw it's Association of Graphic Designers from Poland, and Budapest is Momeline. This is just example how the designers from Budapest are thinking about these budgets and visualizations.
But this is also now the question. It will appear during the time. Like, what is more important? Like aesthetics, in terms of that is kind of attractive and kind of creative, or it's really functionality that people might understand something. So it's important not to go to extremes on both sides. Of course, this is nothing new. I mean, info design and the mapping of power, it's nothing new, but it's something that should be kind of think all the time and not continue to practice.
I see a question.
Did you have any feedback or reaction from media and the government?
Not so much, really, because especially in Serbia, I can tell for Slovakia because I don't know really, but in Serbia it was really a low response because media in Serbia are still quite in the hands of the people that are actually doing these things. And we had reaction from the government, they didn't give us a penny.